Hi, this is Kaz Hurst, and today I'd like to do a walkthrough of the album that I've made. I will link the video instructions that I followed by a wonderful Stamperia ambassador, and she made the most gorgeous album, which I decided to copy. It took about 3 weeks to do what I've done. I've got a few tips along the way. And I didn't have a lot of the embellishments that she did, but I think once you've seen it, you'll agree that it doesn't matter. It's such a beautiful album. It's taken a lot of paper. So this is the pack that I have left of 4. I've also used a pack of red, which was, I think there's 10 sheets in this of 12 by 12. It's an old Creative Memories pack, so I'm not sure what the colour is. This red actually went really well with the pack. It's about finding the colour that you want to use and using that throughout. I'll show you when I get in there. I used quite a lot of 12 by 12 black cardstock. I also used A4 sheets from my Stamping Up stash. I've used this ribbon, which is a new ribbon to Stamping Up, called Fox Suede Trim, and it really goes with the whole look of the thing. And then I found a few keys in my stash which I've used, and I've still got to find a place for Mr. Rabbit. I am a Alice in Wonderland fan, and when I saw this on YouTube, I just had to do it. So I'm going to talk you through, and then I'll list the links to where I've followed the instructions, and I'll show you a little bit about these that I've done too. So here we go. Hope you like it. So the first page has a pocket, and I've cut out some of the embellishments from the papers, and there's quite a lot of the cards in the pack. So there's actually not many of the 12 by 12 sheets to use. There's quite a number of the, I don't know what you call them, embellishments to cut out, but that's why you choose a colour to go through the whole pack. I think you can see there's the red, the back and the front. And also what I found was that I did a bigger border in some areas because I didn't want to waste one sheet just because it was slightly too small, and you can't tell that I've done that. And then I've used odd strips here to cover where, just to make the red look pop a bit. These are Tim Holtz corners that you can get online. And these are from my stash. I thought I'd put some tassels on too at some point, so here we go. I also used 3 packs of magnets. Sorry, excuse my head. So 3.5 packs, because there's a few here. And there's one area where I could have put another couple of magnets too. But yeah, you'll need to get your magnet stash in. You don't have to, but I think it just makes it much better, because here you see it pops open. So this is the first one. You've got a pocket in here, here, here and here, and a pocket in the middle. And you've got these flaps. And I've matted everywhere with the red. And I'm going to put my granddaughter's photos in here. And I've cut these all out. These were what were left. And I'm just going to put them, use them as photo mats. So you've got a pocket in the centre. That's the first page. Oh. Put that one down first. There we go. Then each page has an area where you can do a mat, and I've just used odd bits of the paper that was left just to design it up, and then I'm going to put some nice photos of my granddaughter in there. I printed off the photos, but I don't know about you guys, but it takes me a while to choose what photos go where, and yeah, so that's page 1. So we turn over. I'm just going to pop up and check that my camera has this in for you. Oh, perfect. Okay. Move it over slightly, there we go. So on the back of this page is a opener like that. So you've got all this space to put photos. And I'm someone that will put the same photo on, but in different sizes, just slightly different angles. So I think these pages are quite good for that. And all these are magnetised, I think you can hear that. And there's a pocket in here, and this is a flap that you can put, oh wow, I've missed a mat. Hopefully, I ran out of my red, but hopefully what I can do is maybe do a red that I've got left, and maybe I can put something beside it. I do have some odd bits of paper left, so I went through it before and I couldn't find any mats that I'd left out, but it is something that takes a number of weeks to do. So that's a flap there. And this is where I used my ribbon. And I really like this idea that she did. And again, I'll put the link below. And I don't know if you can see that. You have Alice, which is cool. And again, photos in here, or you can do some journaling, make it quite private. And then this actually comes out. So a nice photo mat there. And I like to have a good bit of ribbon because I'm terrible at tying bows. Got a pocket in here, so you can put a mat in there, a couple of mats. Then this opens this way, which you won't be able to see, so I shall move it over. And I like this because I might journal down here. I'm not very good at handwriting, but I think when you're doing an album that's very personal to you, it's a very expensive album because it takes a lot of paper. Why not use your own handwriting? You know, when I pass this on to my granddaughter in the future, which I'll keep it for me for now, but you know, she might want to see grandma's writing. So yeah, don't you know, embrace your handwriting, good or bad, it's still yours, and it'll be really nice to write a little bit here to my granddaughter. And then again, we've got these flaps matted, and then we've got a big pocket here for lots of photo mats. And these are the bits that come off the paper. So you get paid, I think it's 4 pages that you cut out, and then 6 12x12s. But again, I'll list it all below because this is about walking through this album. And also this paper actually prints the story of Alice from the book. So there's snippets from the book, which I really liked. So that's that page. Mr. Rabbit himself, I've put a little key on with a little brad. And this was one of the cutouts, so, you know, you can write something in there. And here we go. So this page opens this way. You've got a pocket in here. I've cut out some more of those. So because I've used 3 packs, I've got repeats, but I figured I can put photos on them or journal on the backs of them and pop them in. And again, some journaling down here. And then this is a full photo area. So this is where you can print your bigger photos perhaps. I wasn't so keen on this, but I really like the difference it gives to this page. You know, it doesn't match, but it does. But once your photos are on here, you match your photos, it would be quite good. So again, and these are the cutouts. So you, I liked how she designed the flaps to be the size of the mats, so it made it really easy. Close it off a little pocket, and then close this one off. Again, in here, I've used some leftover paper, a mat for the photo. Again, the same here. And I had lots of leftover red too. One of the things I think I would now do in future is the video instructions was 4 videos, and each one had the full cutting set. So I think what I'd do now is I'd copy that cutting set, and I'd actually probably cut it in order. So I'd cut all the mats out. So for instance, it's a 9x9 album. So obviously 9x9, you need to use a 12x12. But when you're doing all these pockets, I think I would actually write all the measurements down and then try and use the 12 by 12 sheets the best way I could. And then with these smaller cutouts and these, you can use the A4. And I think I probably would spend a bit of time just writing down all the measurements and then doing a cut sheet so that I could probably not waste as much paper as I did. Turning over, you have another one of these. So Alice was the first one, I can't remember. So again, another match in here. These plain cards, there was lots of them left, so they're really cool. So I've cut out some more to use in other places, and you can just either stick them on for pockets or just stick them down for decoration. So who's in here? Ah, it's the Queen. I also liked that what she did with these was she matted them on black and then cut around again, so it gives them a really good dimension. I'm going to bring this up for you to see. So here we go. And on this one, I've put some photo mats, so I can put some little photos in. And a really easy mechanism to replicate. Obviously, if you're a beginner, this might be a little bit tricky, but she does such a good video that she actually does a video separate with these, making these, so really easy to follow. And again, another mat. Give yourself plenty of ribbon, make it easy. So in this one, there's a pocket. This one doesn't open that way, it just opens this way. And again, lots of area to put your photos down, which is really cool. Okay, oh, that's from the other page. Okay, so moving over to this one. I'm going to move it over here because it opens up. So Alice is here at the tea party. I took some teacups and a teapot and embellished this page. I wasn't sure what else to do with it, but I really, just like that this is a page of its own. So this one opens up this way and this way. And this is where I wished I'd put a magnet because it needs a magnet. But because I'd already put these fronts on here, I couldn't really hide the magnet. But when I come to maybe put photos in here, I will probably hide a magnet behind just to keep that shut there, but also over here because you see it opens up. But this one opens up this way and then opens up this way. And again, turn these over so I can do some journaling as well as some photos. But yeah, I think once my photos go in, I will put possibly a magnet on that bottom bit there and a magnet on this side just to keep it firm. This is the tea party paper, so you can see there's lots of teacups on it. Again, I've used the back of the playing cards because I'm thinking, well, I'm going to put a nice big photo on there or something, really like the postcard. And I'm thinking I might address this to my granddaughter on this side, and then on the back put maybe a white sheet and write her a letter so that she has it for the future. And then anyway, going back to, there's a big pocket here, you pull out here. And then on this side, we've got the tea party card opening up, and then another little pocket here. And I've got these little bits of the kit in here. And that closes there. And again, there's a middle pocket. I really like this paper, it's so cool. So this was half cut, so I just used it here. And yes, you could cover the whole thing, and I could have used that last pack, but I'm thinking in the last pack I might make some scrapbook pages of me making this and how I put the album together to then have it in my album for Hannah. So that would be good. And then on this side I've done two little ones and a bit. But it's about using up your scraps. So what you've got, don't waste, don't throw away, just use them in another way. And once the photos go on there and a bit of journaling goes in, that page will be a really good page. And I think this album really works because it's in black too. I think it really pops, the black. So I'm rushing now, so it's a little bit of a, you've got to get it all in at the same time. There we go. So that's that page. So we move over to here, and we've got another one of these. So who's in here? I think we might have Rabbit in here. Oh, must have tied that differently. So again, we've got a bigger one this way, I think I did an incorrect one, so I just cut the end off to put in there so you can't see the borders missing. Again, the playing cards. And then so we've got Rabbit here. So again, Oppie pops. And I've put a photo mat on there and then Alice behind. In this one it pops up this way. Oh, another one I haven't matted. Oh well, there's another bit to do. And there's a pocket in here. As I said, it's taken quite a long time to make the album, quite a few evenings. So this one we open here and here, because I had 3 packs, I got 3 postcards. Again, I will probably mat this because I've used it on the other page, which I'll show you in a minute. And again, write another postcard. Big pockets. I like the big pockets because it's a good album size, it's a good thickness, so you can really pump it up and make it quite thick, so lots of things can go in these big pockets. The Tea Party, and this is the pocket there. Okay, and then this is I've used another key with the Queens shouting at Alice, and I've put a playing card on here to just show you to open it this way. I don't know why I did it that way, but you know, you can open it either way, but I thought, well, that shows people to go that way. And then in here we've got a pocket. We've used the 12 by 12 cut-offs here. Another pocket here, somewhere else to put something. Mr. Rabbit. And then a huge pocket here. So this one is more about, you know, filling the pockets with your photo mats and journaling and things. And that closes up nicely. And then we have another, oh, I do keep forgetting to put these ones down. There we go. And then we, that's right. So I'm really getting short of paper, so I took a few odd scraps and there was enough to make the 4 mats for the sheet on here. And again, this is a different size, so I thought I'd just get a photo and cut it round and make it fit. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to mat the photos to then mat onto red, or whether I just put the photo straight down. I haven't got enough red left. I've just got a few scraps left. So that's another reason I haven't yet done the photos. I'm still thinking how I'm going to do them. I might just put them straight in and not mat them, but I always like to mat photos. So that's that page. And then the final page at the back here is opening. Again, my paper wasn't big enough, so I put a strip of leftovers here, which I think doesn't look like it's done, you know, incorrectly. This page has quite a bit of the book from it, and a nice big pocket. And then I've again used a offcut of red with the offcut of the paper left to do that. And then we've got the full bit of writing on the back here. Cut out one of these to go on here, and there you go. So that's the 9 by 9 album that I've made. As you can see, it's got quite a lot of room to go before it's full, which I really like too. There's enough room in the hinge mechanism here to make it. So the other thing I sat on for ages was I could have actually decorated the front, and I had a visit from a friend yesterday who's an amazing crafter, and I said, you know, you always seem to, when I've done your classes or come to see you, you've always done the front with lots of flowers and embellishments and things, and I really, really like that, but I don't know if I want to do that here, because this is the story, Alice is here, and she said to me, she said, well, when you decorate the fronts like with lots of things, it's really hard to store them, things fall off and they get broken. And she said, this is an album for you that you're going to use and look at many, many times with the photos of your granddaughter. So she said, maybe just put her name on it somewhere and leave it. And then it's easy to store. Things won't fall off, and then just concentrate on the inside. So I really like that. And I did think myself, you know, I might leave it, but I really like that idea of putting Hannah's name on here, and then when I do May's in a different style, I'll put May's name on, and that will be really awesome. So I hope you really like that, and I've given you some tips. My Alice in Wonderland 9x9 journal. And so what I found was that I had lots of scraps left over, odd cuts, little bits off the ends, and I didn't want to throw them away. And I've got a video using scraps like this and different designs that you can do. And so what I've been doing over the last few evenings is just taking my offcuts of black. So these are the bigger ones that I've got to do, and these were all the smaller ones that I had. I've also got these offcuts of red, and I don't like to waste things. And then I thought, well, what could I do? Because I have some offcuts that are bigger. So this is the sheet that I've got left. So I've got a few sheets left. So I've got 1, 2, 3 sheets left. So I've used 27 12x12s, plus this one. And then I've got these offcuts left. So I thought because they're quite big, I will leave them quite big, and then I can use them for a scrapbook page and do a couple of scrapbook pages with them. But all these bits here, I thought, well, why don't I do the mats that the photos can go on in using the scraps. So I've cut them all at 3/4 of an inch and 1/2 an inch, or 1 centimetre and 1.5 centimetres. I haven't worried that they're different thicknesses because some were quite thin strips, so I wanted to use them, and some were quite thick. And you just start by putting one piece on. So I started with this piece halfway. I think I actually started with this piece here, and then I worked from there. So I just do the stripe down. This one, I started with one across here and then did a V. This one I put a strip straight across the middle and then did this side and then that side. And then this one I've done a strip across the middle and done all black. And then because there's so many different ones, I thought I'd do a few black ones with a pattern, and then do some red ones with a pattern. But you can see how, you know, don't throw your bits away, and you can make these mats for your photos. They could be put a piece of white on the back and do journaling cards. They don't necessarily have to go in your album either. You can use them for making cards. So if you want to make a card, just I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, so you can stamp your sentiment, cut it out, put it on the front, and then maybe stamp an image and put that on, and then mount it on a white cardstock, cream cardstock, or any cardstock colour. I mean, we have so many different colours in Stampin' Up, it's really cool. Yeah, so I did that too. So, what's next? I think we'll just admire the album. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm sorry I've been away for a while. We've moved into a small office while we build our new home. So I'm going to actually be doing a vlog on this site, which I'll start very soon. So yeah, check out my site, sign up, subscribe, and hopefully I will be popping up a few more videos over the next couple of months while I'm free, before we start decorating the house once it's ready at Christmas. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.